Hello, Year 6. I hope you're well. This is episode 2 of Year 6 questions. So I'm going to disappear from screen in a moment so I can talk you through what lots of the questions have been around in the last few weeks. But you'll remember I'm Mrs. Lockley and I'm attached to the Year 7 team. So let's take a look at some of the questions. Most of the questions over the last week or so have been about the school day. So one that has come in a lot are asking about the times of the school day. Now, this is quite tricky, but because by the time you join us in September, the times of the school day aren't going to be exactly the same as they are now. Let me explain. So at the moment, we start at 8:50, and very likely that will be the same, and you will start with a lesson. And then we go on to period 2. Now, at the moment, period 2 is a little bit longer than period 1 because break is in that period. You see, Year 7 break is at 10 till 10:15. So rather than period 2 being an hour, it's an hour and 15 minutes to accommodate break times. Likewise, you'll see that lunch is quite early. And you'll know that's because we need to get all year groups through break and lunch separately because of year group bubbles. So that will mean that timings will change for September. The fact remains, though, you'll still have 5 lessons, you'll start the day with a period 1, and you'll finish with a form time. What those times look like, I can't promise, but what I can tell you is as soon as we know, we'll communicate that with you. There are lots of questions about lessons. How many lessons will I have? Who will teach me? How will I know where to go? And will I be in lessons with my form? So I'm going to answer a few of those questions now as I show you through a Year 7 timetable, and hopefully you'll understand where to go and the amount of lessons you'll have. You'll have 5 a day and you've got a 2-week timetable. You'll also know how you'll find out who will teach you. And you're not going to be in lessons with your form. Certainly there might be some students from your form, but you'll be in lessons with different students from your side of the year group. Lessons done in form are things like Lorik on a Wednesday morning and enrichment every other Wednesday afternoon. So this is a Year 7's current timetable. And if I ask you, what does this student have Tuesday, period 1, could you tell me? That's right, it's English, and it's with Mrs. Aston, who's head of faculty. Could you tell me what room it's in? Absolutely, you can tell me that it's room 10. Okay, tell me what I would have period 2 on a Thursday. I would have maths with Ms. Brown, and it would be in room 8. So that's what a timetable looks like, and that probably looks very different to any timetable you have. There's a lot of lessons there. There's science, geography, drama, there's maths, technology, music. There's absolutely heaps. And in fact, because we have so many lessons and so much of the curriculum to cover, not every week will look like that. You actually have a 2-week timetable. So you have a Monday week 1, Tuesday week 1, Wednesday week 1, Thursday week 1, Friday week 1, and then the same for week 2, and they don't look exactly the same. So you can see that at the top there, Monday, period 1 is PE, and on the week underneath, it's science. So that allows us to cover all the lessons you'll have. Now, when you first look at that, of course, it looks confusing, but as I've just showed you, it tells you the subject, your class code, the teacher, and where you need to be. And nobody's going to expect you to know where you need to be immediately. It takes a long time to learn it. But as you become more familiar with the school and there are routines here, it does become easier. So if you have any other questions, or you just want to know something, or you are wondering, please do send them in to year6questions@jws.bham.school.uk. Thank you so much.